Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for part 6 for the best albums of 2021 video. Sorry, I was silencing my phone for a moment. And yeah, this is for the best albums of 2021 video part 6. I think I got this video and one more to do, and then I'm done for this end of the year video for the best albums of 2021 video. So I'm going to continue where I left off, which is number 15 to whatever number I get to. And yeah, I'll let you know what I think of these last 15 albums that are in the top 15. So let's dive into this part 6 of Best Albums of 2021 video. At number 15 is Beartooth with Below. Now, this was a really good song. Not song, album, I meant to say. Even the song was really good. The title track was very good, for sure. Caleb's vocals Caleb Shomo's vocals are really good in this song, and I love how it's being played out and all that. I even saw it live, and he sounded pretty good live. But still, well, they sounded pretty good live too, as well. But still, Devastation was a great track. So was Dominate, I meant to say. Uh, No Return was a banger of a song. I love the bridge part of it. Until we're done, I'll see you when you're breathing. And then it goes into a big banger. And it's so great. The Past is Dead is a great song, like I said. Um, so Fed Up was not really my favorite, but I did enjoy what's that song? Skin. That song's grown on me a lot more. I wouldn't say it's my personal favorite, but it's fine. I Won't Give It Up was a great song. So was The Answer. And then what's that song? I'm trying to think of it. It's the ninth track on the album. You probably know what I'm talking about. It's right after the song Skin, and it was a banger for sure. Um, I can't remember the song name, but I'd have to look at it on my CD that I own for it. I have it on physical copy. I have it on physical copy is what I meant to say, but still, at number 15 is Beartooth with Below. All right, at number 14 is Keith Wallen with This World or the Next. This is the last album that got a 9 out of 10 on this list, and then the next one's going to be 9.5s to 10s, and you'll find out which one's going to be the best album of the year, or album of the year, I should say. But still, Keith Wallen put out a pretty good album this year. I'm surprised it made it in my top 20. But Dream Away was a great song. Warfare was my personal favorite. So was All Eyes on You. Fractured was really good. Blue, not my personal favorite song, but it was decent. It just felt like he was turning away from the rock sound and making an experimental track with this one, and I wasn't feeling for it, to be honest. But still, he most of his songs are still very good. So, um, I did enjoy what's that song called? I can't remember. Like Home was pretty good. It's the song before Like Home. Um, I'm trying to remember it. But it's really getting to me or whatever that I can't remember it. Please forgive me on that. Like I said, Warfare was great. All Eyes on You. It Finds Us All was great. So was The Future. I think it's called Future is what it's called. Um, and yeah. Uh, Starlight I think is what it's called. I don't think that's what it's called. Um, it's really getting to me that I can't remember it. Wildfire being one of my personal favorite songs of the year. and it did make Song of the Year on my best songs of 2021. So definitely go check out that video if you haven't seen it. And yeah, at number 14 is Keith Wallen with This World or the Next. Alright, number 13 is Rise Against with Nowhere Generation. This was a good comeback album that they made, and I was really impressed with them this time around, that they made a better album, because Wolves was not my personal favorite album. It was average at least, but it wasn't to the point where I really loved it, because some of the songs sounded iffy to like, and just the way it's being portrayed is not feeling for the title track either for Wolves. But the title track for this album, Nowhere Generation, very outstanding song. Really enjoyed it. The Numbers is one of my favorites. I love Tim McIlrath's McIlrath's vocals, if I'm saying his last name right. Um, Sudden Urge being my personal favorite song. Middle of a Dream, great song for sure. Um, and then there were some other songs on here that were pretty outstanding. So, Broken Dreams Incorporated, Talking to Ourselves was really good. Um, then there was another one, I can't remember it, but I did enjoy Middle of a Dream and other songs like that. But still, definitely go check this album out if you haven't heard it. Sooner or Later is another good one too. I love Tim McIlrath's scream at the bridge part of the song. It sounds really good. So you'll definitely enjoy this album for sure. Definitely get your copy of it because it's worth owning. So at number 13 is Rise Against with Nowhere Generation. Alright, at number 12 is Sleepwaker with Alias. This was an outstanding metalcore album, honestly. Because when I listened to this in full, I was amazed with how good it was. There was one song on here I wasn't sure if I was feeling for, and that was track number 4. Melatonin was a great song. I really love the scream that Hunter does with his screams. It sounds really good. Alias, the title track, is a banger for sure. The final track was really good too. And there were some other songs on here. I can't remember all of them, but it's been a little bit since I've heard this album, but I remember really enjoying it. Uh, so at number 12 was Sleepwaker with Alias. Alright, at number 11 is The Plot in You with Swan Song. Now, this was a really good album. I didn't expect it to be close to my top 10, honestly. I thought I gave it a 9 out of 10, but I think the first song is growing on me a little bit. So I'd give it a 4.5 out of 5 now, so it's not bad. I think it's called something with death or whatever. Can't remember what it is, but it's been a bit since I've heard that song, but pretty much Fall Again was a great song. Face Me was great. Too Far Gone was really good. I really love uh, his vocals in the song. You'll have to remind me the lead singer's name again because I tend to forget sometimes. But still, Paradigm was a great song. So was Both to Blame. I think my favorite song was what was it? Too Heavy. That was a really good song. Because I really enjoyed that one. And so was the 8th song, Enemy, and some other tracks too. So the last 2 tracks were outstanding too, as well. But at number 11, I picked the Plot and Use album, Swan Song. It's definitely worth owning. It's a great album, and from start to finish, and you guys will really enjoy it. So at number 10, we're in the top 10 now, is Wage War with Manic. This was a very good album, honestly. I love Relapse. That was a great song. Cody's vocals in it sound really good. Brighton's screams in it are amazing. And then comes the next song, Teeth, after that. I just like the lyric in Relapse where he said, "You can screaming, you can save yourself, or free fall in this bottomless pit." And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, that's some dark shit right there. uh, but yeah, Relapse was a really good song. Manic, the title track was great. So was Teeth. Uh, High Horse was very good. Circle the Drain was one of my favorites. And also some other tracks like Godspeed, uh, Death Roll, Slow Burn. Never Said Goodbye was my least favorite, but it wasn't a bad song. True Colors and If Tomorrow Never Comes, and I mentioned all the tracks honestly, so I enjoyed quite a lot of songs on this album. 10 out of 11 songs, so yeah. Number 10 is Wage War with Manic. Alright, at number 9 is The Amity Affliction with Somewhere Beyond the Blue EP. Now, this is probably going to be the last extended play I mention. And then after that, I'll just be mentioning studio albums for the last 8 ones, but after this one, of course. But Like Love was a pretty nice song. I wasn't sure if I was feeling for it first listen, but it's grown on me quite a lot more. I'm really liking uh, what is it, Joel Birch's screams and all that, and what's his name? I know his name, honestly. Aaron, not Aaron Gillespie. It's really getting to me, honestly, that I keep forgetting. Uh, but you'll have to remind me in the comment section below. Something Stringer or whatever. Uh, but I think if I'm remembering right, uh, you'll have to remind me in the comment section below. Please forgive me on forgetting. But to continue on, Death is All Around was a really good song. I really love the vocals from the clean vocalists, and Joel Birch's screams in it are really good. I know the clean vocalist's name, I just tend to forget, and I'll have to just look it up again. But Give Up the Ghost was another great song, so definitely go check this album out if you haven't listened to it, or this EP out if you haven't listened to it. So at number 9 is The Amity Affliction with Somewhere Beyond the Blue. Alright, at number 8 is Spirit Box with Eternal Blue. Now, I really enjoyed Sun Killer. It was a great song. Honestly, the opening track is amazing. This is an album to definitely put in your top 10, at least, because it's that good of an album. There may have been some songs like The Summit I wasn't sure if I was feeling for. Eternal Blue was really nice. We Live in a Strange World was very good. Halcyon, well, I would say We Live in a Strange World was very experimental, but still not a bad track, um, in my opinion. What is it? Holy Roller was a great song. So was Hurt You. Yellow Jacket featuring Sam Carter was a banger for sure. Then comes Secret Garden. Uh, what is it? It's track number 6. I know what it's called. Something before the whatever. I don't remember. It was a banger of a song. That's all I can say. Like I said, Eternal Blue was great. Halcyon was a great song, and so was Constance and Circle with Me. So yeah, number 8 is Spirit Box with Eternal Blue. That's going to be it for part 6 of Best Albums of 2021 video. I'll have to return to you for part 7, the final part for, hopefully the final part for Best Albums of 2021 video. So stay safe, take care guys, and I hope you enjoyed part 6 of Best Albums of 2021 video, and I'll see you in my next video.